I went thrifting. Let's do a haul. First up is this top from Hello Molly. I don't know that brand. I've maybe heard it somewhere before, but I love the mesh, the tie. It is a little bit more revealing than I'm used to. However, it is March in California and it is 88 degrees today. So I will be wearing as few clothing as society allows me to wear it. But yeah, 10 out of 10. I would wear this every day if I could. I love it. Perfect. Second thing I have is just this long sleeve Free People top. Fun fact, this was still new with tags for $48 and I got it for $8. So it's still a steal. I love the low neckline and the low back. It's a perfect staple for cold weather, which today it is not. The third item is just a basic white t-shirt from Madewell. I believe this is from the men's section. It is a small, however, and it's pretty well fitted. Well, to my liking anyway. Yeah, it's a heavy duty shirt. Also, why is that? How come the men's shirts are always so high quality and the women's shirts are like one wash and then you throw it in the landfill? Anyway, I like shopping in the men's section if you haven't noticed, and I love how slouchy it is and how, I don't know, casual I look but still put together. That is my goal for when I get dressed in the morning. Casual but still put together-ish. As long as I don't end up on like a teen's blog or, oh my god, I'm just dating myself over and over again. As long as I don't end up like a meme, that would be great. And now, this Abercrombie & Fitch Argyle polo sweater. This reminds me of a shirt that I got from Macy's when I was in the 6th grade, and it was my favorite shirt of all time. It was Argyle across the front, and I thought that I was the coolest girl, even though, newsflash, I was not the coolest girl, but I felt it, and that's what matters. Anyway, this reminds me of that. It's very heavy duty, very soft. I believe it's cotton. I think I got this for also $8, $6 or $8. It's one of the two. I love it. 10 out of 10. Would wear it again if I wasn't sweating bullets right now. But yeah, save it for wintertime. Okay, this next one I got off Poshmark on an impulse buy because they sent me a deal, and I don't know. The brand is For Love and Lemons, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like such a poser in this. I'm not sure a poser of what exactly, but it does not feel like I am me at all. It's got poofy sleeves, it's got like 3D floral everywhere, buttons, a tie, this ruffle. I guess it looks cute if I were a completely different person and this fit my attitude and day-to-day life, but I don't drink tea every day in my castle on the courtyard. Therefore, this doesn't feel like Kai. You know what I mean? Anyway, it was $30 and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be reposhing it. So follow me on Poshmark if you want. I believe I am Green Narwhal. Okay, this next one is a little more me. It's just a cropped Adidas shirt. However, as I washed it, and I believe it was fairly new when I found it at Goodwill, when I washed it, do you see that? Do you see this ugly black ink mark? Pretty sure that I washed it with something that shouldn't have gone in the washing machine, but I did anyway because what else am I gonna do? Hand wash it in 2026? Are you kidding? I got stuff to do, okay? Everything needs to go in the washing machine, and if there are casualties, then the very last interesting thing that I thrifted were these shorts from Goodwill, and they are from the brand And Other Stories, which I know that I have beef with because their sleeves do not ever fit me. They don't make sleeves for a normal human person, okay? But anyway, these shorts, great. They have a coral on them, which I love. I love under the sea prints. I don't love going into the ocean because that freaks me out. But under the sea prints on clothes, 100%. Okay, 1,000, 1,000,000%. They are very short though. So in my ripe old age of, I don't feel super comfortable wearing these outside in case I bend over or something because I do drop stuff all the time. So I do be bending over. But if I bend over too much, you will see something that is rated NC-17. And I don't want that. So I think I'm going to try to add like a ruffle or, I don't know, some lace, a panel. Should I just wear these inside? No, I'm going to fix it. I'm going to fix it and it's going to be great. And that was everything I got off Goodwill and Poshmark. I know that Goodwill is a problematic thrift store because they do underpay their disabled staff quite a bit while their CEOs and executives make a ton of money. It's ridiculous. However, Goodwill is the only thrift store I have around me that's anywhere close to decent. There are a couple of small boutique thrift stores, however, their stock is never good. I guess we should all be donating to those smaller places. Anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Bye!